Hey guys, it's Lisa and welcome to my channel. I promised you guys that I would show you all of the ornaments that we've been working on this year. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you and some I will briefly tell you how I made them. But I just wanted to show all of the things that we're going to be having available for our Christmas open house. Now this is just the way I displayed these. Both of these I did in the video. These in the front were just some crocheted angels that I bought at an estate sale. And then I just packaged them up, 6 to a pack, to sell them that way. And I did antique them a little bit since they were stark white. So I'm hoping those sell. Now these are some of the foam wreath forms that usually I get from the Dollar Tree. I ended up having to order these from Amazon. But I just wrapped these in chunky yarn and added some little embellishments and a shabby bow to them. I made several of these. These are just some of the ones that I made. And with these next ones, all I did was take some of the stretched canvases from the Dollar Tree, and I wrapped some jute twine around them to resemble a cross, and then added some scripture. And then I packaged them in those little cellophane bags so that they would look more giftable. And I packaged most of my ornaments in those. And here are some farmhouse style ornaments that I packaged like that, except with these I took a piece of cardstock and folded it and stapled it over the top. And so some are Christmassy and some are just farmhouse. And these next ones are some that my sister made from cinnamon salt dough. And she had a Longaberger mold and with a couple of different styles of Santas, and so that's what she made these from. And those are these that I've done videos on. I will attach those in the description. And here are some ornaments that I did that I have done a recent video on that I will attach. But these are just little square boards that I drilled a hole in the top and bottom and added some beads and did some decoupage and little embellishments on. And here are some stockings that my sister made just from paper, and then stuffed those with a little bit of greenery. So I thought these turned out really cute. And I think she used some old rusty wire as the hangers on them. And here are some more of the stretched canvases that I just put some old Santa images on. And I think these are some that were gifted to me, but I think that I might have seen these on Amazon at one time or another. And these are some mittens that my sister made from some Warm and Natural and some old Chanel fabric. And then we just stuffed them with different greenery and other embellishments, and also some of the candy canes that I cover with the Warm and Natural fabric and then add stripes back to. And those are the little plastic candy canes that you get at the Dollar Tree, or I think I ordered these from Amazon. And these are some of the little framed ornaments from the Dollar Tree. I think that I got these last year, and I painted over what was inside them and decoupaged some napkins over the top. And these are some napkins that I found on Amazon, but I've not been able to find them recently. I wanted to attach them in my last video and wasn't able to find them. And this next one was made from little pieces of fencing board that my husband cut into these squares for me, or rectangles. And we just sanded them down, painted them, and added some decoupage napkins. And this next one is my tobacco stick snowmen that I've made for several years now. Actually, Tammy was the first one to make these years ago, and I've made them for a few years since that. And we just cut sections from tobacco sticks, and then that top, the hat, is a little wood slice, and then a bottle cork for the very top. And these next ones are some also that my sister made, and she just rolled out some salt dough and used some stamps to make some impressions, and she used some doilies and things like that she could roll over them and make an impression with, and then she cut them into circles. And obviously she added some beads to these, but I think these made cute little ornaments. And I'm just noticing not all of these are circles. There's some stars in here too. Now these, I took some regular socks and coffee stained them and turned them into stocking ornaments. And I just added embellishments and some polyfill down inside them and kind of stuffed them. And this next one is some ornaments that I just cut angel shapes out of from old quilt pieces, and I starched them and added some of the netted trim from the Dollar Tree for the wings. And these were some little corrugated gingerbread shapes that were ornaments, but we just kind of added some extra embellishments too. And this next one is some icicle ornaments, and all that I did here is take some pieces of rusty wire, and this is kind of a thicker grade rusty wire, and wrap them in the Warm and Natural fabric, and then coated them with some Elmer's glue and sprinkled them with some of the iridescent glitter. And I have a video on these that I posted sometime last Christmas season. This next one is the large tongue depressors that I turned into snowman ornaments, and I think that I posted these this year. So any of these videos that I've already posted, I will link in the description. And these next ones are just some circle shapes, and I don't even know how I ended up with these. I had them in my stash, and we painted them white and put some stencils on them. And I found these stencils on Amazon, and they are 4 circle shapes. And there's several of them, and I thought they were a good price, so I'll link those in the description. And I don't think these would be limited to circles. I think that they would work on just about any shape that was this size. And here are my wood shim candle ornaments. And I know that I have a video posted on these, so I will link that in the description. But these are very easy to do. They make a larger ornament. I have some of these on my tree and have had for a few years now. And I just really like the look of them. And they are very good sellers. These are some little Hatbox ornaments that I got the box from the Dollar Tree and then made them look like little hat boxes. And these were left over from last year. But I really like the look of these. I think it looks really pretty on a shabby chic tree. And these are some ball ornaments that I've thrifted, and I had several of these in my stash. And I either painted them and added laces to them, or I added some decoupage and trimmed them out that way. But also, some of my little homemade spools are in this. And this next one is some of the smaller foam wreaths from the Dollar Tree that I had left over from last year, and I wrapped these in the pink chunky yarn. And these are some of the faux pies that I posted in a video earlier this year, and so we just turned these into ornaments. Actually, I made some more, but I used the fabric Warm and Natural on this, and and the little miniature disposable pie pans. And these are some of the little plastic candy canes that I wrapped in the Warm and Natural and then added the stripes to. And these are some more of the shapes that I cut from old quilt pieces and starched them and added some embellishments to and turned these into little ornaments. And I'll add that homemade starch recipe or the video with it in the description also. Now these are some more of the canvases that you get from the Dollar Tree that have been decoupaged and antiqued around the edge and a hang tag made for them. And this next one is some snowmen ornaments made from different size thread spools. So some of these are old thread spools, but for the most part it's just regular plastic thread spools, and they're painted and embellished. Now I've made these for several years, and these are just two of those same candy canes that I covered with the Warm and Natural fabric, and I just connected them in a crisscross pattern and added some greenery and embellishment in the center. And these make good ornaments. Now these I did on a video this year, and I'll attach that video. I hope I can remember to get all these videos attached. If not, just message me in the comments and I will try to get it added. These are some of the small foam ornaments from the Dollar Tree again, but these are covered with chenille fabric. These next ones are some cardboard ornaments that I got at Hobby Lobby last year once after the season, and they had really marked them way down. And so we embellished these with some greenery on the top. And the lamb's ear on these is actual dried lamb's ear. It isn't faux lamb's ear. And this next one is my ski ornaments, and I did a video on these this year, but these are made from wood shims. So I just use a couple of the 8-inch wood shims, and the thin end of the shim is where I cut the top part out, and you could just do that with some old scissors that you don't mind dulling. This is some more of those foam ornaments, and I wrapped these in the Warm and Natural fabric and added some striped fabric to these and embellished the top. Now this is not an ornament, but I got this greenery from Amazon, and I will link that in the description, but Tammy, my sister, thought that it would be a good idea to turn them into little Christmas trees. So I had my husband cut some little pieces of wood from a stick in the yard, and then we drilled a hole in it and stuck those down in it to make a little miniature Christmas tree. And most of you will remember these little salt dough gingerbread men that I very recently did on a video, and this is from the new IOD mold called Ginger and Spice. And then this last one is one that I very recently did, and this is just a little nativity ornament that I made using the little stretch canvases from the Dollar Tree and some old style clothespins. And I wanted to let you guys know that my sister got her other video out. I actually should have mentioned in the last one, she already had it out. And that's the one where she and the rest of us sisters got together at her house and worked on making some salves and things. So I'll put that link in my description as well. There's going to be a lot of links in this description. And that's all the ornaments that we worked on this year, but we have much more to go in decor and even some more ornaments that we have in mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless you and your family.